Okay. 4 parts. At this point, the outside of this bag looks quite goopy. Yeah, slimy.
I'm working on 4 of this one. Oh, 1 at least.
Yeah.
Just mortar.
Okay. Dang, I need to bring up the photograph, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, goopy. That's cool. And Crystal Woodford. Okay. Well, while getting the photograph and a fresh towel to wipe my hands on, oh, this one's not too dirty, you can start centering that.
Yeah, because this actually takes more than a second or 2.
Yeah. The thudness that is centering that clay. No.
Oh, good. Let go.
Did it stick to the bat?
Yes, it is stuck to the back. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I made the water jump.
Yeah, I heard that. Much squishy sounds.
It's only a piece of clay the size of my head. That's nothing much. This will be the bottom half of the umbrella.
No.
Squeeze.
That is actually the phone ringing.
You can read a message.
Yeah. Both of us are kind of red-handed at the moment.
And got red-handed.
Trying to remember what form of communication that picture was sent to us via. Is that sent via the fan page?
Could be.
Sigh.
You can also just go get the laptop. That way you're not.
I might, because this is very, very slow. There we go. Additional computing
This
device.
big requires a little more time for center. Just when I start, when it really shows just how small my hands are.
Yeah. So those pieces tend to be about 120 ounces. I know it's kind of funny I'm talking about the size of the pieces that scale in ounces.
All we use is a food scale.
Charles joint? No. I'm just busily centering the piece of clay for the amphora.
Here are those pops. That goes with air bubbles. Those from when I'm centering it pushes all the edges up like this, and they get all mushy there. This piece is cooperating very well.
wish I could remember the name even. So I remember it was via Messenger. Because of sending the images. But it's just the do 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 do.
And remember, the image quality on Facebook isn't really good. You can go to like YouTube or Twitch.
Yep. Oh, that wasn't the one.
And I looked,
This one.
last time I looked, we had 59 subscribers
Ooh,
on YouTube.
we're getting that much closer to getting our custom URL. Let's see, I can kind of sort of remember the image looked like. Wait, I'm just gonna run a freaking image search. Go. Meh.
Remember, it was one of the brown ones,
Yeah.
and the exact shape wasn't as important as just having enough surface area.
Yeah. Tab.
Okay.
It'll close that.
You.
Now close for a moment.
You.
And you're talking drawers rather than what I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking about the little drawers.
Versus, where's the program I'm looking for? This one? No. Great, now I'm drawing. I swear the list of photo opening things has changed. There we go. Now to bring that one back up. There we go.
And there we go. That has to. What do I need to do before I do this? Measure it.
Measure it, yeah. Are you going to need the big calipers, or are those ones going to be big enough?
Let's see.
I think you need the big calipers.
Well, it's barely gets big enough. You stop that!
There. Big calipers. George Cocos and Cat No.
There we go.
Okay, so do you want me to put, and that's the top half or the bottom half?
Probably it's going to be the top.
Okay.
If you look at the
Yeah.
size at the bottom. But we'll see. See how the other half.
Yeah, because that should round nicely.
Yeah.
Because that's piece 1 of 3, or basically the middle one.
Because I could make that part a little more extended to make it more.
There we go.
That's great. This is when I use the big bats.
Yeah. So I've got an example image up now.
I'm trying to round off the corners.
Well,
You
pretty
stay
much
put.
It's like a third of a bag of clay there.
So, third of 25.
It's less than 10 pounds of clay.
Yeah. Nothing much, right?
Watching the water splash out of there.
Trying to get it to a better aspect ratio for centering. I'm making it taller, you see.
I'm gonna go put
Letting
the
the-
laptop back. Letting gravity do the work for you?
Yeah. I'm sure this looks charming.
Hello! What's the matter, kitty?
Stay on there, Pat. Okay.
And for the neck part, as I recall, it's like 20. It's thick.
Kind of 20 size.
Yeah. It's muggish in scale. Oh, I let some of the water out of the bag.
Let's see. Johnny Flynn joined. Cattle enjoying. Good morning, people.
Let's try extracting the clay from the bag again without pouring water all over the place. The reason why there's considerable amount of water in the bottom of this bag is because the last batch of this clay that we got was firmer than ideal. And particularly for throwing larger pieces, gotta moisten the clay up. Which luckily is not too hard with this clay,
Because it's very amenable to such things.
there we go.
It's a fairly cooperative clay to work with. Unlike the Cassius,
Yeah, unlike our that clay, which is ornery.
we have our ornament clay. Porcelain's also kind of ornament. It's like throwing with paint cheese.
Cat's got her head stuck in the water jug again there.
After all, that's the tastiest water.
Yeah. Tastiest water in the house. Clay buckets.
It can't have hurt them.
No, considering
15 and 17.
15 and 17 at this point, they are old kitties.
Must have good micronutrients. Now
Oh,
that I have
lovely.
it all centered,
Looks like a big soup can right now. So how small of a foot are you going to give this one?
we'll see.
We have Debbie Soliotron. Hello. Yes, opening this one up, your thumbs are not long enough.
No. Now what I do is once I get the opening up the thumbs, I have wee thumbs.
You have stubby thumbs.
Go. Oh, you know, my hand disappears all the way up to the wrist at this point.
And you aren't at the bottom yet.
No, I'm not.
You know, your hair is not that dissimilar in color from this clay. Well, the moment what I see is the top of your head.
Yeah, I know. It must be really charming for people always see the top of my head. Probably no worse than standing next to me. People are taller than what they see the top of my head.
I know, it's always so unnerving when you come across somebody that's actually... When you're short, and you come across an adult who's actually shorter than you, it's like, whoa, is this what the rest of the world feels like? It's vaguely discomforting. This is like, wow. It's such an unusual viewpoint.
This will be the bottom.
Yeah.
Another one. It's good. I have to just... I only have one arm that's actually being supported right now. The other one's just hanging out in thin air.
So part of what makes throwing pieces this size more difficult is because you can only readily...
Well, what am I going to rest it? When am I going to brace this one
You can only
arm?
brace one arm.
It's just a matter of trying to hold your hands still. Don't let the clay make your hands move. Your hands are moving the clay. It's not supposed to be the other way around.
First I was like, oh
I
yeah.
believe that is too big. You stop that. Yes,
Yeah,
it is too
it's
big.
too broad. Yeah.
It's got too much circumference. The circumference.
Yes. Not to say that we recently watched Color of Magic. How's the diameter now? Still too big? Nice squared off lips on these.
And make it easier to connect them. Oh,
Yeah.
better for connecting.
You have Guy Lynch join. No. It's the process of getting the two pieces to match up.
They have to be the same size. The lip on this one has to be the same size as the lip on that one. Because when I do that, I turn one over and it becomes
clamshell.
Yeah, but if they're not the same size, it's not going to work so well.
I know. You don't want them to be nesting.
Yeah.
You want them to stack, to line up. Have Rachel joined in? No. Getting an amphora made. And if anyone's having issues with image quality, because we know it's been an issue on Facebook recently, can head over to either Twitch or to YouTube. There's a link to the channels right over there. We're still working on getting up to our 100 subscriber point on YouTube so that we can have our customized URL versus alphanumeric gobbledygook. Yeah. And complete with upper and lowercase there. Can do. And of course with these, sometimes you... Oh, the Lee Kessler joint. Hello. With these also you have the ability to do further refinement before you do the attachment, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, hey presto, look, now there's a little foot ridge down there.
I'll get refined more too once
Yeah.
it's firmer.
Yeah, because right now it's all gooey.
It's gooey. Oh, you stop that. Dust gets into the foot pedal and it
And then
doesn't.
it refuses to stop. James Moore joined. Hello.
What I'm gonna do, since this one's insisting on being the size.
You're going to adjust the other half. Sure. Give me that one. Ugh.
Because there are more refinements I would like to do on this one since this is gonna be the top. Just feel like
It ran up my arm.
charming. Because it's not nice, even.
Yeah.
It goes like that. Which I just need to make here come a little straighter down.
Yeah.
And I have to make this part just a little bit bigger around.
No, just Jeffrey Baxter. Hello. Yeah, because with this part, it's thinking about it in the reverse of the direction it's sitting at the moment.
Yeah. Just a little bit bigger.
Stretch it out just slightly.
Just a little bit more.
I suppose with pieces that size, it's an important thing to have those nice ribs to keep the shape smooth.
Yeah. Sort of like small fingers. Nice grooves in the clay that way. You! Stop that! Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
And there we go.
So now I take both halves of these over to the drying rack. These are not lightweight items.
No, they're not.
One half. Oh, there's the second half. And I already have the piece cut for the neck. Oh, got it.
Okay.
All the dry chunks of clay coming off the underside of those bats and sticking to the wet fingertips.
That's about bad though. So,
We have pat joint. Squish. Now,
I'll turn it back
probably
on.
have, and after this, probably have enough clay for a couple of cup-sized pieces. Do you want to just throw the rest with cups real quick?
See, we had.
Oh yeah, now I can actually get to the binder.
Yeah, we had some other orders.
Yeah, I'll look to see what clay they are.
Also have some that were like the little mini skiffos.
Oh yes, there's that order which we need to print out because that order isn't in here yet. Also, that's black clay.
Print that out from the laptop. I still have
Now
that.
I put the laptop in the other room. There's the order form for the import that I could write the name off of. Those. So I think we need like 13 of those.
Yeah. Get those started.
Okay. Well, I did bring in, we have an open bag of the red. We have the end of this bag. And then we have a whole other bag. Hello, cat. I see. I'm just
Is that a
highway.
was that a Hello Kitty?
Ha ha. Got smacked in the nose with a tail.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to minimize this one momentarily while I open the folder. Sorry, I took your image away. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want.
Get these funny lip bits here at the top. There.
Great.
And we can make it a nice, smooth, rounded shape. This is the end of my. There we go. Which is probably how those shapes were made, like just using lip. Because if you look how the instant we made it the right kind of an arc. And it's always, is that how they did that? And there's the neck. Could make the neck a little bit smaller around, but it would make it much taller than I think that's fine.
I think that's it's in proportion with the size of that one.
Three hands.
Yeah. Okay. So now I will close that one and open an image of mini skiffles. Open. There it is. So it's just going to appear off center there. It's being ornery. So mini skiffles will be 3 to 5 ounces. That sort of shape. Should I cut you off with about the 10 ounces of clay? 10, 12?
Sure. Let's try that. There's not too much delay.
Oh, the sound being off set from what I'm viewing. Oh, that was unpleasant. Okay, that's 11 ounces. Let's see if that's the right amount.
Just being amused by a little bit of.
Oh, it's better than how we were yesterday, where it's like, okay, I've had something to eat now. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
I wasn't tired till I went to the bank. Girl, that was so taxing. It was all of a 5-minute drive.
Oh, and I still have to unload the car. Oh, it's gonna be so many little handles.
I could not didn't do them all in one sitting, so that would just be two. Just two.
As each skiffos has 2 handles. And we need a bare minimum of 13 of them. I think 11 might be the right size.
Yeah.
I'll cut you off a lot more pieces at 11.
Yeah.
Of course, that one came off at 9.
Of course it did.
There, now it's 11.
There
Gooey. Gooey. Also, this one came off at 10. Meh. Squish. Ah, it's so sticky.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
up. Kind of like the cat's telling us about other things from the other end of the house. Ow! Ow!
Christopher's asleep.
Might be. Hey, this human's asleep. I don't think they should be asleep. Or they're not moving so I can get under the blanket with them. I am displeased with this.
Could be it. You never know. After all, we were gone all weekend.
Oh,
All they had
goodness.
was one human.
Incorrect cat-human ratio. Do not teeter and fall over, you sticky stack of clay lumps. Ugh.
Sticky stack of clay lumps.
That's 4.
I was kidding. It just feels. Please don't take so much effort to this.
No. I'm kind of doing a bit of the macro and micro today, aren't you?
Yeah. But always do the macro first because it takes more out of the muscles.
These moved. I have to make sure to cover these later. Because so many handles. Really, cat?
Good bats.
Glee bats?
Good bats. Most couple times when people looking at the new bat pins is clean the Becky bat. Another lady about a generation. That was the younger lady in the middle. Like, oh, somebody else who someone else who had seen lots of
Sesame Street
as an adult. It was funny.
Again, somebody probably want to do something just a bit taller.
Yeah, that one was kind of squat. Yeah. But that piece was just not that
Ornery?
Yeah.
It was ornery?
It wasn't very even consistency. You see, so it's kind of like I'm not gonna try.
Well, there were those pieces from the gooey bottom of the bag.
Yeah.
As this morning somebody shared the video. It was the pinball counting from Sesame Street. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thing is while I might have the sound turned off on the browser that I use for Facebook, I didn't have to hear it to be hearing it.
What is your issue? You know what? There's a solution for that.
With the whole top of the
That way, it doesn't
wheelhead.
matter whether it's the bat or the wheelhead.
Do not roll over and play dead, you stupid piece of clay. Nope, too big. There we go. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'll probably cut you off like 15 or so pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Which means a sum total of 30 handles. Have Mimi join. Hello. Let's see.
Do it right here. Downstairs I'm making mini skippers.
And if anyone is having image quality issues or just kind of muddy reception when it comes to video over on Facebook, you can check out the feed on either Twitch or YouTube. And the YouTube link is in the description of the video. Yep.
And if you click subscribe on Facebook, on
And YouTube.
you'll get notifications of
When we're
next streaming or new videos uploaded.
And as usually the case when I'm cutting pieces off and moving them, and at the same time trying to count. I'm like, okay, now how many pieces have I cut again? There's 4 there. 5, 7, 8, 10, 13. So I need 2 more pieces. Meow. Meow. Is there anything in particular that you're looking at?
It was sunny. What happened to the sun? Wow.
You're right, the sun went away.
The sun went away. Well, the blinds are partially down, so I had to.
Yeah.
And our grapevines are starting to bud.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Which means they're going to cut off the view of the hills and the street. Not too long.
Yeah, give it a month.
Yeah, they get kind of bushy. There we go. And that's all of those cut. Get the glue off the hands.
Get that.
Okay.
Poor kitty.
Oh,
Poor
I'm going to grab the kitty. I'm going to get clay in your fur again. Yes, you hate this so much. I'm trying so hard to get away. Yeah, there's clay all over my hands. Does it feel good getting the dead fur off, though? There we go. And let the fur fly. Probably cut it at the end of these pieces, yes? Probably, yeah. Take some of the water from the bottom of this bag. There. Pour it in there.
Yeah, anytime you mess with the bottom, you can throw off the whole thing. It's removing the mat at the bottom. So, next.
There.
Oh, you missed me. That's good.
Ah.
Ugh.
Crunchy bat?
Crunchy bat. Please, different one.
You now have 6 of them thrown, so you're
Almost halfway.
almost halfway. That's
Whatever
hungry
that is,
today.
can wait.
Kirsty joy. Hello.
Number 7 of 13.
15.
15 mini skiffos.
Meditative repetition at this point.
Or at least repetition.
Yeah, they're not mugs. Those are the ones that you can completely zone out and make.
Yep. Because they take absolutely no thought.
Those are ones that are completely within muscle memory. I don't know what your beef is, cat.
Is there a storm coming?
Mow.
Soggy.
Oh, you're in a sunny spot in the window now. Okay, I know where you are now.
Maybe that was the whole thing.
She's in the window next to the door. Which is always kind of funny because those windowsills are about this steep. But she's a wee kitty. Even she has issues sitting in those ones, so. Does that bat need to be flipped? Or is that one of the cracked ones?
No. That's why it's kind of like I'm going, okay, what's the deal?
What is wrong with it? Yeah, because that's clearly the usual underside of that bat.
Yes. There we go.
Make it fit.
You will behave. There we go.
And set. As compared to the pieces earlier, which were like exponentially larger.
Well, yeah. Those took like a couple minutes to center.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And Chris Howard.
Hello.
Throwing the mini skippos. Because we're going to need 12 of them for one order and 1 for another. So we're making 15 so we have spares.
Yeah.
And if anyone is having issues with video quality, you can head over to YouTube or to Twitch, depending on your preference. And I have the communication windows for all of them open. That's how it goes from indistinct cylinder to pretty much done in one pull there.
Go.
Nope. Chewy bat.
It's a little bit dirty.
Are you gonna have to scrape that one clean before you center? Before you adhere with the fresh clay?
Yeah, I'll do that so I don't get the dust in the air.
Yeah.
There we go.
Chunks.
It's better than chunk errors.
Very true.
Yeah, that one's really sunny. There. Stick. Yeah.
What I'll probably need to do later is bring in some coil to make all those little handles.
Those little handles.
What I might do is probably do something similar to when I'm making the cookie stamp handles. I'll just make long lengths that can be cut into hoops.
Because they're not quite hoops.
Well, yeah, they're more like ears. Because the shapes just need to be big enough to go around a thumb.
But some thumbs are bigger than others too.
Yeah, I know. Because we've got little thumbs. We have little hands. But still, it'd look ridiculous if you had too big of a ear shape on these little things.
Yeah. Cut them the right size. There you go.
Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 thrown.
Going down 6.
6 more to go. And then we can get the goop off the hands.
I have so much sympathy for gooey hands, Sarah.
Yours are all in color though. I've got the Technicolor from gripping the edges of the bats.
No, it's an honor of complaining.
Goodness, now the other cat's getting in on the act.
He says there's a storm coming.
Yeah.
We have storm warnings. Called the cat meowing.
Yow! Yow! That and there's like the boxes and stuff sitting around at the moment. Things aren't where they should be! What are you doing?
I'm sure this must have really sound charming.
Yeah. That shelf can do is rearrange things on this shelf so you can put more pieces on there. Thing. This. There we go. More space, shelf space on the lower shelves. You can actually see the amphora in the background there.
Oh, yeah. Cool. It's the advantage with the little pieces. You can pour the excess water out.
Cool. Oh well, there's a plate that you could do in addition to these.
For work, huh?
But there's other things that we also have to do that are out of the same clay that we wouldn't be throwing today.
Yeah, I know.
The speed at which the small pieces throw. Because sometimes with the little pieces, it looks like you just kind of touch the ball of clay and it's centered. Theodore Scott joined. No.
Bloop. Bloop.
This one, color it up. Blue. Oh, Desi.
Next.
Ew. Good. And then there were 5 pieces remaining. Squishy. You tell that clay what for.
This is good for no peepees.
Yeah. Hey, Buster, that's clean. There's quite a lump in that one spot on the bat, isn't there?
Yeah. There you go. Gets off the lumpy bit.
There's enough gotta go through and add the other icon to the edging on that I have on here. Go through and add the Patreon icons to all the things. No, Desi, you don't get added as an icon. Yeah. Yep. And next. 4 more, yes? Yes.
And then done.
And on with the rest of the day. Which maybe the next thing on the list might be, well, having, like lunch, yes. Are you avoiding those last 2 gooey
I'm
pieces?
just letting them dry as long as possible because
Gooey.
squishy.
Squishy. And
Not that you can really see the piece.
no, it's your hands do this bit, and then you pull your hands away. Poof! Centered.
It's a magic act.
It's like a little pinky sticks out while you're throwing. It does!
Yeah, that's good.
Your left pinky's good.
And that is how you clean a rat.
You don't sit around with a sponge and scrub them all down. No, that's not how it works.
I suppose if that's what floats your boat.
Yeah. If you're going to be doing a really particular piece, it's all a specific clay. You want to make sure that there's no residue. I suppose you could clean the bat like that in advance.
Yeah.
Teddy Roberts syndrome. Hello. But right now, I think you may have less clay in your hands than I have on mine. I've got all the dry residue. And you've noticed that from doing the glazing, I'm developing calluses on the knuckles.
That's okay.
From the roughness.
I've
Yeah.
developed callus in my forearms.
A stripe of callus.
Now, how's that for not
Weird
charming?
calluses. It's like the one on the back of my pinky finger from bracing on the edge of plates. Well, it's better the callus than, well, why the callus is there now, which is occasionally I did rub right through the skin there.
You have to wear red.
I
The little pinky band-aid.
Which was ridiculous because it just about prevented that pinky from, actually folding in, from bending. Those stupid short fingers.
It's not my fault. I don't have short fingers.
You have
It's
short
not my fault.
thumbs, which I did not get. Last two pieces.
That's two.
And it'll time out to be a fairly average time spent on the wheel, too.
That's interesting.
Between 50 and we're just now approaching an hour.
It's how many pieces I can throw in an hour.
It depends on what pieces you're throwing. Well, today was 18 individual items.
Yeah.
As the softer clay we can make me. All the spray chunks there. The reason for adding water when doing that is you don't want the dust in the air. You don't want to die of silicosis.
And there goes mine.
Good grief.
And none of them are leaving messages, are they?
I think one did so far this morning.
Yeah. That says about how many telemarketing calls we get. That was
And from the sounds of it, some of them have been repeats listening to the
recorded message.
no phone lady reading the numbers off.
Ah.
That was one of the things we didn't realize until after we'd gotten the new handset phone. It talks.
Call from.
Call from reads off caller ID.
Idea.
Well, sometimes.
They had no idea how to pronounce it.
Goodness. How the AI angles some words.
It's funny.
Like Eureka.
Eureka.
And there's others you wouldn't think that it would mangle some of these words that badly, but it does. It makes the Google Map voice sound very, very high tech.
It has gotten better.
It's gotten much better. It only, mangles maybe 1 out of 1,000 place names now.
You can get Vallejo, right? And
Yeah.
Benicia.
It didn't used to. It used to be Benicia and Valley Ho.
Then there was Yakima.
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 Yeah, I think, yeah. Tacoma.
Tacoma. Yes.
Seattle.
Yes.
Is Seattle.
But I couldn't even reproduce how it spelled.
How it pronounced Puyallup. It was my goodness, what did it say? Look at the screen. Ah, okay. Note to self, when it mangles the word that badly. But yeah, with the home phone, there's sometimes where it'll rattle off whatever's on the caller ID, and it's a case of you gotta get up and go and look
Out of
just
curiosity.
to see. Yeah, out of morbid curiosity, what happened. Okay, and that's
And
the last piece.
Voila.
Yay!
Now it's staying off. Now I'm done.
So I suppose I'm going to need to pull 32 handles.
Yes,
there's
yes,
the
you
2 for the
will.
M4 as well.
Because that's her job now, is to pull handles.
Used to be yours,
Yes.
but you were getting so backed up. I think it was on painting the Italians.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, I made the handles for the cookie stamps,
Yeah.
and those are delicate. So I should be able to manage the larger ones.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You've been getting better.
Yeah. So
practice,
yeah.
practice.
Especially when it comes to making.
Yes.
Bye. The right button. Bye.